Good morning, students. Today we will go with a new chapter of English grammar, chapter number 10, that is future tense. It's there on your page number 47 of your English grammar textbook. So students, kindly open your English grammar textbook. Okay. Now, before I start with this chapter, future tense, in English there are three types of tenses: the past tense, the present tense and the future tense. The past tense and the present tense we have already done in the previous chapters. Now I will go with the chapter number 10, that is future tense. So here the definition is written on my board as well as is there in your English grammar textbook. So here it's written, the future tense is used to talk about an action that is expected to take place sometime in future. So here the future tense tells us that something that will be happening, we can't predict. We have to say the word will, shall with the base root of the verb. See here students, one more thing that I have to tell you, that the usage of shall has become very less. Probably we just say that will is mainly used in future tense. Okay. Now one such example is here, I will go home after an hour. See, the word will go tells us about that the person will be going home after an hour. That itself tells us that it is a future tense. Now students, hope you have understood. You just turn your page to page number 48. The rest of the chapter I will be explaining. Hope students you have already turned your page number 48 of your grammar textbook. Now in that, a green color box is there at the down of your page that tells us about be going to. Now before that also I have told you that future tense tells us about the action that will be happening or it might be happening. So that where we use will or shall. One more thing that you have to keep in mind is the word be going to is also indicate that an action can take place in future. So here the definition indicates an action that are about to take place in immediate action. See, will and shall is already used for the future tense indicating it. Along with that, be going to also indicates that the action can take place in future. The most important thing that you have to remember here is we use be in the form of is, am, are plus going to, along with that the root form of the verb. One example is the teacher is going to tell his students a story. So what the teacher is supposed to do in future? The teacher is going to. See, instead of will or shall, we can also use going to. That tells us that an action can take place in future. So here the example tells us the teacher is going to tell his students a story. That sentence itself tells us that it is a future tense. So hope students you have understood what is a future tense. And now one more important thing that you have to keep in mind is you have to write down the definition of the future tense, that is on page number 47 of your English grammar textbook, along with one example in your English grammar notebook. Thank you.